Morning family, I trust you're good wherever you are and you're experiencing God's favor in your life. I want us to look at Mark 1 verse 16 and 17. This is an account whereby Jesus Christ is recruiting some of his disciples. So now it reads as follows. And as he walked by the Sea of Galilee, he saw Simon, Andrew, and his brother casting a net into the sea, and they were fishermen. And Jesus said, "Follow me, and I will make you become fisher of men." So the question this morning is, what are we becoming? Jesus Christ said to the disciples, "I will make you." So the question is, what is he making you and me to become? So we should not be happy with where we are, especially as Christ followers, because it's a journey. We need to move from point A to B, and we become that which Christ wants us to be. I truly believe that God designed or made us for a particular assignment, for a particular project, for his purpose. So now we need to fit into that purpose, but he needs to make us. So some teachers would make this a reference to the process of making gold, that gold needs to be purified for it to become the way it is. It needs to go through fire. So the question is, what are we going through so that we become as pure as gold? Now, that's not the message for today. The message for today is, what are we becoming? I truly believe that Christ finds us as caterpillars, and he says, "I will make you become butterflies." But we must be willing to stay underneath his teachings, his word. We must be willing to eat, because all caterpillars do is just eat up until they go into the cocoon and then they become butterflies. So we also must be willing to go under the tutelage of Christ's word and teaching. Now, for example, look at the life of Abraham. Abraham was just, a believer, but he did not believe in Jehovah, in Ur, where he used to stay. So God took him and he made him to become the father of our faith. Look at Joseph. He was just a shepherd boy full of dreams. But God took him, of course there was a journey. He took him to a point whereby he ended up being the prime minister in Egypt. Look at David. He was an insignificant, forgettable young man. His own father forgot him when, they were anointing his brothers. But God took him to a point whereby he became the king of Israel. So the question this morning is, as we are following Christ, what are we becoming? I would like to link this with John 15, where Jesus Christ says he is the vine and we are the branches. So as long as we are connected to the vine, we are supposed to bear fruits. We are supposed to become something. Lest we find ourselves, we are similar to the fig tree, whereby we are in our seasons, we've got all the leaves, we are green and all that, but we are not producing anything. So now we need to stay connected to the vine so that we can produce much fruit, so that we can become something.